What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What I want to do today is I'm gonna put you on game on 6 side hustles that are unconventional. A lot of people aren't talking about them, but it's a way that you can start making money. You typically won't even need any skills to do it. Hi, my name is Chris, and if you're new to the channel, but you want to learn about investing and making money, please do me a favor, just subscribe to the channel. We're gonna talk about that. Now, before we get into it, the reason why this is super important, this is my story. So I'm actually in the insurance and financial services space, and I got into it about 5 years ago just for fun. I wanted to make some extra money, was looking for a way to help other families. But in 2020, when COVID hit, I needed this industry because there were a lot of layoffs, a lot of jobs that weren't hiring. And so what happened was me and my wife, we took this business as something we were doing for fun, and we turned into a full-time brokerage, and we started making 6 figures. So you may be in a similar situation where you have a decent job or you're uncertain because you see the layoffs. I saw, I think Amazon and Meta just laid off over 10,000 employees the last couple of weeks. That could be you, or you may be in a situation where everything's good, but having a side hustle is just the way that you can secure your future, make sure you got money always coming in. And heck, you never know, you may create a passion where it's the thing that you do full time, and it's the thing that makes you 6 figures, 7 figures. So that's why we're having this conversation. And the crazy thing about it is side hustles have built some of the biggest brands that you know. So have you ever heard of this one called like Gymshark? Yes, Gymshark was just a side hustle. It was a guy who said, you know what, I want to disrupt the fitness industry. And what he did, he started hiring influencers, made them endorsers of his product, and now it's one of the biggest brands in the fitness industry. And this other one called Google, it was actually started by Larry Page, and he just started a search engine part-time. He said, you know what, I like to find a way where we had all the information in one spot. That'd be cool if we had that. And he started Google doing that. And another one is this, it's a company called Under Armour. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was in high school, everybody wanted the Under Armour cleats that was doing the cleat class, had the gloves, had the visors. Did you know it actually just started as a side hustle? There was a guy who was looking for a way to get good materials into high school sports, and he was able to do that, but he built one of the biggest brands. Now that you know, it's very recognizable. A lot of college teams are sponsored by it, a lot of professional athletes, and it was a side hustle. So the thing that you're thinking is not that big of a deal or just something that you love to do. It could be what the next Google, you could be the next Under Armour, you could be the next Gymshark, who knows? So that's the importance of side hustles. That's why you gotta find one. It could be your token of riches. Now, with that being said, let's buckle up. I'm gonna show you 6 side hustles that are completely unconventional. Some of these I didn't even know they existed, but I think you might like it. And it may be a way that you can start making money for yourself. Side hustle 1 is just renting your driveway. And when I saw this, I was like, this is brilliant. How often do you go to a concert, or here in Texas, we go to the rodeo and you're paying 20, 30, 50 bucks just for a parking space? It's like, man, why are you charging me for a place to park? But a lot of you guys, you may be near a venue where there's sporting events, there's concerts, there may be a nice restaurant. You can actually rent out your driveway and charge for parking. And I'm pissed off because in high school, my family, we lived near a high school, near a middle school. So all the time, everybody would come to our house and say, can I park in your yard and walk to the gym? And we'd be like, yeah. Little do we know, we could have been charging these people all this time because 1, they like it because they know us, they know that we're gonna be there, so it's secure. And like I said, most people were willing to pay half the price if they only have to walk an extra 5 minutes. And that's something we had at our fingertips, and you may have it at your fingertips too, and you don't even realize it. So think about renting your driveway. So I actually know this girl named Samantha, and she lives near the stadium. And here in Houston, we have a rodeo. It's the biggest rodeo in the world every single year. So there's thousands, if not maybe millions of people who come here every single year. And she lives near the stadium. And when it's rodeo time, she's literally just charging people to park in her yard. And now she can make an extra couple $100 every single month just for offering space at her yard. Literally not doing any extra work. Now think about this, if you're making an extra $200 or $300, it may not sound alike, but what could you do with it? That's room for investing, paying off bills, get your debts cleared. Heck, that's a nice steak restaurant you can just have fun with. And it's just offering up her own driveway. Nothing special, no skills at all. Now the second one is you can actually sell your own photos online. I got an interesting story. So if you go to our website, the Chosen Insurance website, you'll see this beautiful family. And believe it or not, this is actually someone we know. This is my wife's line sister. So we see them on Instagram all the time. We say, you got a beautiful family, you got a lot of kids that look happy. We would love for you to represent our brand. So we're willing to give up our website and pay them just to use their photos. And so maybe you're a photographer and you travel a lot, you go out to eat. Well, you can actually upload your photos to different websites and you can start making a couple $100 just because you do what you do normally. You're just adding it somewhere. You're letting people know it can be sold, it's up for purchase. So I actually got a friend from college. His name is Patrick. And all Patrick does is travel. He's literally just a casual photographer. I don't think he has real skills or any real material. But what he does is he just goes to different cities, tour with the people, eat, drink, share the venues, and he takes pictures. And what he does is he uploads it online. And now he's actually making passive income, a couple $100 a month, just from letting different websites use his photos. And for him, he says, every time I travel, it's actually like a business trip because the pictures that I'm taking and things that I'm doing, it actually is gonna fund the trip. So he says I travel for free, essentially. He's always somewhere, he's always taking pictures and he's uploading everything. So you might be like Patrick, who I don't think has any photography skills, has never taken a class, but he loves to travel and he does something special. He captures every moment, no problem. What may not seem like a big deal to you, you can actually upload those photos to different websites like Fope or Shutterstock, and people will actually purchase them because they need them for engagements, they need them for flyers, they need them for their website, they need them for whatever. And you're just doing what you love to do, which is travel. Now you're getting paid to do it for free. And nowadays, with technology, a lot of times this is all you need. So maybe you're just going out to eat, but it's a beautiful sunset. You got a picture with your pets, your babies, whatever it is. People are always looking for photos, especially that tell a story. So you go paint the picture and allow them to purchase it, and it doesn't cost you anything because it's what you were doing already. All you gotta do is just sell it now. So number 3 is actually becoming a virtual friend. And I just looked this up. It says that you can make anywhere from 10 cents to $1 per minute for being a virtual friend. Think about that, $1 a minute is $60 an hour. And all a virtual friend is, hey, you look at the world, there's a lot of entrepreneurs who feel alone. There's just a lot of people doing so much and they feel kind of left out, especially since COVID. There was a lot of isolation and people just kind of felt like companionship was missing. They need someone to talk to. So now you can actually be a virtual friend, a cyber friend, and you can get paid up to $50, $60 an hour. So you might be like one of my friends, Lisa, who just loves people. She loves building relationships and connecting, and acts of kindness is her gift of love. And Lisa, you do this for free all the time. This may be something that you can say, you know what, I'm going to dedicate 10, 20 hours a month to helping more people make sure they have companionship. Now Lisa's making an extra $500 to $1,000 and she's just doing what she's always done for free. People are willing to pay for friendship. So why are you giving it for free? So maybe you're somebody like Lisa, you're nice, you love helping people, you love connecting. There's a couple websites that you can go to and learn more about this. So there's one called Rent a Friend, but also there's one called Friend PC. And this is more for somebody who loves companionship, who wants to be around other people. If you're more like John Wick, this might not make sense for you. But if you're someone who is cuddly, lovely, and love enjoying meeting new people and giving conversation, this may be something that you can do, make an extra couple $1,000s a month. Number 4 has actually been around quite some time. It's nothing new. It's mystery shopping. And the way mystery shopping works is different companies, especially newer ones, they'll pay you to try their products. They'll pay you to go to the restaurants. And I had a friend, his name is John, he was a college student, and he would always do this. He was looking for ways to earn extra cash as opposed to actually getting a job. But the crazy thing about it is John is taking it serious as something that he's been consistent with over many years. And now he makes extra $400 or $500 a month. And the crazy thing about it is he gets paid to go new places, try new restaurants, try new products. And it's just a way for him to supplement his income. And he doesn't do anything besides use their products. So if you like testing new stuff, you like going new places, this may be something for you. And there's a bunch of companies that offer this. There's 2 that come to mind, Bestmark and IntelliShop. What they do is they hire people, mystery shoppers, and basically they're just trying to evaluate their customer service. They're evaluating the cleanliness, how the store is being ran. And obviously you need someone as a mole undercover to do that. And they'll literally pay you to do that for them. And all they're doing is basically they're going in, they're gonna shop, and then they're gonna rate their experience and relay it back to the company. And for them, it gives them feedback so they can improve. For you, you get a chance to try their products, go to the store, and you get paid to do it. How sweet is that? Especially if you're somebody who likes to shop. Number 5 is just participating in online study research. So I actually know this one works because I did this in college. Every time I would need a couple bucks, I would go to our psychology department on campus at University of Georgia, and they would always do some type of sleep study or alcohol study or some party study in the university. And it's always a way that you can make more money because people need information and they're willing to pay people to get the information. And you can be one of those people. And yeah, I used to actually make a couple $100 doing this. So I would spend maybe 3 hours at our department, running tests, answering questions, and boom, they give me extra $50. And when you're in college, you know, 50 bucks, that's your weekend money, that's your book money, right? No, I wasn't buying books with the money. I was doing other things. But yes, it was 50 bucks. And at that time, that's a lot of money. It allows me to eat. And like I said, I didn't really do any work. They just needed my intel, my research. So, say for instance, you got somebody like Emily, who's a stay-at-home mom, and she's not necessarily looking to get back in the workforce. She wants to take care of the kids, the house, and all that type of stuff. But she does got a couple hours every single day, every week that she could dedicate to, you know, learning a new skill or making some money. This is a good option because people will literally pay for your opinion. They want to know what works for you, what you would like, what would make sense, or what would help other stay-at-home moms. And the crazy thing about it is, now that we got internet, you don't really have to do much work to find these type of places. So there's different platforms like Responded, or you got one called Prolific, Connect Researchers, and they're just looking for participants who actually take them up on their research. And they're willing to pay $100 to $750 per study. And the beautiful thing about this is you only need two things to get started. One is just an internet connection. Two, you just gotta be willing to share your opinion. So for somebody who loves sharing their opinion, who loves learning new topics, this is an easy way that you can get plugged in, making some extra money, and not really doing anything other than what you probably already do. Now, another one that I've been doing a lot of research on lately is called Field Agent. And so what Field Agent does is it's an app, and they'll tell you to go to certain stores in your local area, see if they have certain products, pick up the product, take a picture of it, and maybe give you a review. And just by doing that, literally, you can make money in minutes. So you probably already do grocery shopping. You probably already purchasing some of these goods. And now you're just getting paid because you're taking a picture and you're going through a certain app. That's all you have to do. This is as easy as it gets. So you get the app. All you have to do is sign up. It's a simple process. And once they give you a product in the area, they'll give you a time slot. You just go pick it up, take a picture, post it, and now you get paid for doing something that you probably was already going to do for free. Now, the last one didn't blow my mind because I knew it was out there. But this is an opportunity where you can make twice as much because you're doing the same thing. It's actually selling scrap metal. So the first thing is this: you have people who work in different jobs and they have scrap metal and they don't want to do the business of hauling it or recycling it or putting it anywhere. So you obviously can just make money because you're willing to do that job for them. Go collect the scrap metal. But there's a whole industry of different people who are looking for spare parts and scrap metal. You can be the one who can go pick it up because they don't want to dispose of it on their own. So you do it for them, get paid for that. But then you go find other people who want scrap metal because they can use the parts for different things. So now you're like a scrap metal broker. That's such thing. So let's just say you have someone who's named Alex and he says, you know, I'm gonna take you up on this offer. All he has to do is continue to build those relationships, find junkyards of people who don't want to dispose of the metal or who have additional scrap metal. And he can be the one that goes pick those up, but also find other people who needs the metal. And now he's getting paid twice because one, he's disposing of it, he's hauling it, but two, he's also selling it to somebody else who finds it valuable. So now Alex is making an extra like $500, $1,000 a month, and all he's doing is just helping people with their labor. And if he continues to do this, he can start his own recycling business where people knows, hey, he needs scrap metal, but two, he also sells it. And the beautiful thing about collecting and selling scrap metal is eco-friendly. So for you, you can go make some green by staying green or going green, however you want to say it. There's a lot of green going around. You're taking care of the planet Earth and you're making money doing so. So I'll be finding a place where maybe I can find old appliances or car parts and try to find different scrap yards or recycling centers, see if they can use the parts for something else to fix some of the things that other people may need. And this side hustle, it not only helps you make cash, but the beautiful thing about it is you're helping the environment. So you can feel good about doing it. You're doing a service to everybody just by helping with this one. So with that being said, hopefully you found this useful. Some of the biggest brands were actually just built from a side hustle. But even if you don't have a desire to build one, the biggest brands, think about it this way. The prices of everything going up, inflation is crazy. I know there's a bunch of people who can use more money and they're looking for ways to do it. So if you're one of those people, do me a favor, take one of these 6, put it into practice and let me know what you thought about it. If you like the video, do me a favor, just share it with somebody else, subscribe to the channel, and let's go make some money in 2023. See you guys.